The internal trade are classified in the wholesale trade and a retail trade. First, explain the wholesale trade. Wholesale trade is a form of trade in which goods are purchased and stored in large quantity and sold in batches in small quantity to resellers, professional users or groups, but not to final consumers. In the wholesale trade, purchase goods in large quantity from the producer and sell into small quantity to retailers. The wholesaler is one who buy goods on large scale with object of selling them at profit in smaller quantity. He buy goods from the producer or manufacturer and sell to retailers. Therefore, it is a link between the producer and retailers. Some definition provided by the authors. The Philip Kotler provided one definition. Wholesaling include all activities involved in a selling of goods or services or to those who buy for resale or for business use. The wholesale include the all activities which purchase goods for the resale purpose to another sellers known as wholesaler, normally purchased in large quantities. The second definition provided by Thomas, a true wholesaler is himself neither a manufacturer nor retailer but act as a link between two. The Thomas focus on the only connecting link between the manufacturer and retailer. Wholesaler just purchase goods from the producer and sell to retailer. It only just connect two points of the channel of distribution. One is the producer and second a retailers. Wholesaler is very important in the economic development because retailer not have power to capacity to purchase goods in large quantity from the producer, so it can purchase by the wholesaler and deliver goods to retailers. The wholesaler has some features. Wholesaler purchase goods from the producer in large quantity. Wholesaler has to take a risk of deliver goods to retailers. Wholesaler deal maybe one product or many products. Wholesaler requires a large capital for doing the business. Wholesaler maintain price stability by balancing supply and demand in the market. Manufacturer can get direct information about the market from the wholesaler. Wholesaler sell goods to retailer as per the requirement. Wholesaler perform the various marketing function like assembling goods, warehousing goods, transporting goods, grading, packing, advertising and financing. Wholesaler is a very important for deliver goods from the producer to retailers. Service of wholesalers. The wholesaler services are valuable to the manufacturing retailers. So first understand services of the wholesaler towards manufacturers. The first point is large purchase. Wholesaler collects small orders from the number of retailers and they pass the orders to manufacturers and make the purchase in bulk quantity. By this, manufacturer get the huge orders for the production. By production of large quantity, he gets some benefits, reduce the cost of productions, get the finance for business. So large purchase is a benefit to manufacturers. Next point, storage. A wholesaler has his own storage facilities which he uses to fill the time gap between the production and consumption of goods, because sometimes goods are manufactured in particular days but consumption throughout the years, or production throughout the years and consumption specific days, so require to proper storage. Wholesaler purchase the goods when they are produced and keep them in their godown or warehouse to maintain the good quality of goods and services. So wholesaler provide storage facility to manufacturer and retailers. The next point is transportation. Wholesaler uses his own transportation to deliver the goods from the place of production. It means wholesaler use own transportation system to purchase goods from the production place. They take delivery of goods from the place of production and deliver goods also to retailer. So transport facility provided by a wholesaler to manufacturer. The next point is financial assistance. A wholesaler purchase goods from the manufacturer. Sometime he make the advance payment to the manufacturer and help for the production. Sometime they become a guarantor of manufacturer loans and help to financial assistance. The next point is provide market information. Manufacturer can get update information from the wholesaler like marketing conditions, demand, taste of the consumers. Wholesaler collect this information from the retailers about the products and deliver information to the manufacturer. The next one is risk bearing. Wholesaler takes a risk in business by financing and storage of goods of large quantity. Sometime he may be bear the loss of business. So risk can bear by the wholesaler. The wholesale merchant deal in goods in their own name, take delivery of goods and keep the goods purchased in large lots in their warehouse. In this process, they bear risk which would have been borne by the manufacturers. The manufacturer pass the risk to the wholesalers. The last for service by a wholesaler to to manufacturer. Marketing function. Wholesaler carry various marketing function like warehousing, advertising, sale promotion on the behalf of manufacturers. The wholesale trade distribute goods to number of retailers. They in turn sell large number of customers, helping to make the market of the products. The next slide, services towards retailer. Wholesaler provides some services to retailer. The first service, stock of goods. Wholesaler purchase goods in large quantity from the producer and sell as per the requirement of the retailers in small quantity. So wholesaler keeps a large stock of goods and deliver as per orders of the retailers. So retailer not required to maintain a huge stock of goods. This stock maintained by the wholesaler. Next point, regular supply. Wholesaler assure the regular supply of goods to the retailer. Therefore, retailers are free from storing of goods. A retailer can supply goods to consumers and when they require by them. By this, a retailer focus on selling of goods does not take tension regarding a supply of goods because regular supply provided by a wholesaler. A third point is risk bearing. The wholesaler bear the risk of price and market fluctuation. Wholesaler store the goods in large quantity, so retailer not require storing the goods in large quantity, so retailer are free from this risk. Then next one, financial support. Wholesaler normally sell the goods on the kit or to retailers. A retailer gets some discount from the wholesaler. By this, a retailer gets support in for the working capitals. When a retailer purchases goods from the wholesaler, it is known as trade credit. It means a retailer repay the money to wholesaler after 90 days. Then 90 days, retailer can use money for another things of the business. Next point, market information. Wholesaler provide a variety of information about market conditions of different products, technology, inventions of the products. This information regarding the new products, changes of the products, a new scheme of the present products. Sometime a retailer get guidance from the wholesaler about the purchase of goods, sales of goods, when buy to, how to buy, and how to deliver the consumers. The next point is sales promotion. Wholesaler make the advertisement and promotion of the goods and services. This can help to retailer increase their sales.